Let me tell you guys, the fact that we don't know who started cryptocurrencies should worry us. Because some people believe they are the future of our financial world, while other people believe they are the greatest Ponzi scheme that has ever been started in modern times. Anyways, I'm still gonna tell you what cryptocurrencies are, who is believed to have started them, how they work, and what their future is in today's world. Let's go. First things first, cryptocurrencies are basically digital money. They exist only on the internet. So you're not gonna find someone on the street and they give you some Bitcoin physically. No, it's not possible. Nonetheless, they were introduced in 2008. We all know what happened in 2008. American economy was suffering after they were selling those mortgages without money to actually back them up. Anyways, I already told you about that system. So there is a group or a gentleman nobody really knows, but they call themselves Satoshi Nakamoto. They introduced Bitcoin, which was the first type of what? Cryptocurrency. So right now, there are over 52.6 million cryptocurrencies in this world, and Bitcoin is one of them. Others include Trump coins. Let me tell you, even Donald Trump has his own cryptocurrency. Anyways, others include Ethereum and so many others. Anyway, nonetheless, this Satoshi guy introduced a system that was known as blockchain. So, you know how we have central banks, and of course central banks are regulating all these other banks. Now, if you work in a bank, there's something known as a ledger. A ledger shows all transactions that have happened throughout the business and all that. Anyway, so this guy introduced something called a blockchain, and it is basically a public ledger. Normally, if you're sending me money from your MTN to my Safaricom, only MTN and Safaricom are going to have those transaction IDs. Only they know what is going on. If you're sending from your bank account to my bank account, only your bank account and mine is going to have those details, plus now the central bank. However, this blockchain system introduced a ledger which was open to the whole public. So whoever has an account, they can actually access this whole ledger, which has all the digital transactions that have happened in the crypto world. So if it is the Bitcoin, it has a blockchain, so that you can see all the Bitcoin transactions that are happening. Nonetheless, there is no central bank in this digital currency world. So because there is no central bank, these transactions still need to be verified. So they come up with what is known as nodes. So these nodes are like different data centers, I would say. So they are like, if you have a supercomputer, you set up and then you become what we call what? Miners. So when you hear digital Bitcoin miners, it's not like they are digging. Those are the guys that verify the transactions on this big what? Ledger known as a what? A blockchain. So now you guys understand how the digital money works. Nonetheless, people have been criticizing this thing because first thing, you need to open up a wallet and then you upload your money and then invest in the digital world, which means that even after you start making this Bitcoin, because it hasn't yet been accepted, internationally, some places now accept you to pay with Bitcoin or these other cryptocurrencies, but not everywhere. You will still need to withdraw it as what? As your local currency. Nonetheless, some people are now investing in the cryptocurrencies because they believe they're going to be the future, hence their value is going to go up. However, one of the major problems that has been cited about these cryptocurrencies is their volatility, because nobody really knows the value of them. And so the value will keep going up and down depending on what the market forces of demand and supply say. Anyways, I feel like I've yapped so much, so let me tell you guys about the future of these digital currencies in my next video, because central banks have also suggested something known as what? A central bank digital currency system. It will also work on the blockchain, and that is how they want to regulate this digital money. But right now, that market is worth about 2.18 trillion US dollars. Do you guys believe that cryptocurrencies are the future of our financial world, or they are just another Ponzi scheme? I feel like they are a scam, but I'm still trying to understand them. Let me know.